was a great
episode.
Yeah. It was good. Thank you for watching. That had everything.
Yeah.
It had silly goose. It had anger.
Yeah.
Had confrontation. It was like watching a real TV show. It was good.
This should be the intro clip.
This is so good.
Ariel's so happy still, and I'm kind of still not. I'm Brando Jokes.
I'm Ariel King of Comedy, and this is the Bubbies Boys podcast.
You had to, and we're here with the infamous.
Yeah,
the
and
famous.
on the 1-2s,
Max Sheldrick,
who just crushed his Just for Laughs showcase. Let's give him a round of applause, people.
Hell yeah, dog.
Hell
yeah.
If you're at home, write to Just for Laughs. Tell him you want Ariel Kagan and Brandon Sobel there.
How did you find the whole experience? Was it your first showcase?
Yes, first showcase. Experience was good. It was
For those that don't know, Just for Laughs is like the biggest comedy festival
in the world. It was good.
I just want to assault that little green monster.
Yeah.
I'm right
Kick
here,
his ass.
baby. Right
Yeah,
here.
your Halloween outfit this year is definitely that character.
You the Hulk? No, I'm fucking.
The
no. How is everyone confusing me for the Hulk? Why does everyone? Any advice for anyone that wants to do JFL or has that opportunity or?
Yeah, walk us through the preparation to showcase, because my showcasing history is not great.
When did you find out you were going to, and then what did you prep after?
He thought he missed it at first. He thought he wasn't going to get one.
No, I reached out to a bunch of people.
This was Max. Here, I'll do my impression. I didn't get a showcase. That was
Okay,
Max.
so when did you find out you got the showcase, and then how long did you have to prep between the showcases?
About a month prior.
Let's shout out the person who got you the showcase.
Yeah, Joe Tuccitto.
Yeah, shout out Corner Comedy Club.
Yeah.
We run the Backroom Comedy Club, if you don't know, and the second best comedy club is the Corner Comedy
No,
Club.
the second best comedy club, Real Talk, is Backroom Comedy
But-
Club.
Yeah,
And then the best comedy
corners.
club.
I'm sorry, boys. Corners stop.
If you live
It's so
south
good.
of Wesley, you go to the Backroom Comedy Club. If you're north of Wesley, come see your boys, the Backroom Comedy Club.
You just said Backroom Comedy Club twice.
Oh. Well, then Freud was right.
Everyone, just come to... Listen, what, you want us to say we're not the best? That would be weird. It'd be a weird sales approach. You should go to the corner, then come to us.
Okay, this got weird. Shout out the Corner Comedy Club.
Yeah.
Shout out Joe
Tuccitto.
Tuccitto. And just, I know his last name. It's like Policico and Capolino. It's hard.
No, it's it's a fantastic club though. But the experience was great. I found out like a month ago.
Did he tell you? Did the club owner tell you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, they reached out, and I just said if there's any chance of like I just want to throw my hat in the ring if there's any chance of
Without being ridiculous, there's
Yeah.
no doubt in my mind that your hat was already in that ring.
I
You're a dope fucking comic.
I don't know. I just like just to reach
If you
out.
haven't, and you watch this pod and you haven't had the chance to check
But
out Max
Joe's
We'll
nice
put a
enough.
card right here. You can
Yeah.
probably click somewhere here. Check out Max.
and you can see him at Backroom Comedy Club.
Joe's a fucking gem though. He put he submitted my name for it, and and then I got submitted I got chosen for one of the showcases.
Well deserved.
You've said that already. We can stop
trying
kissing
to-
his ass.
Yeah, you
I'm
got
trying to kiss Joe's ass,
my
and not Max's ass.
No.
I'm past kissing Max's
So,
ass.
you're just pandering now?
I'm just trying to get him to get the story out so we can continue on.
I'm trying to get the
I'm just
story.
having fun.
Like,
I'm having a good time.
That's the problem.
I'm so happy.
You guys hate it when I have a good time. In that
No, you're having a good time.
In that latest clip with the BDSM stuff, Max is like, "You enjoyed that too much." I was
I
like,
think it
"Oh,
was
what
fun.
a dick!"
I'm just like,
I did shit on you
Yeah.
right away.
Okay, so you crushed the showcase.
Yeah, no, the showcase went really well. I was between Paul Thompson and Drew Bemmett.
that's sick.
And,
phenomenal.
That's
comics.
actually probably the best place to put you in between those two.
Yeah.
So we're doing the high energy white guy comedy show. This is the JFL showcase. Straight white guys with great energy.
Wow, Psykit was on.
Yeah, Psykit had a really good set too.
Yeah, I heard.
Have you hung out with Psykit? He identifies as a white male
Yeah.
with high energy.
No, it was a really good it was a good
Shout out
experience. As far as first in I don't know what will come of it, but as far as like a first good first impressions go with the new booker, then
Well, you did your
good.
part. You can't control if you get
Exactly.
things or
And
what,
like-
but you crushed your set.
And
the
it's
conversation I had with him right after was very productive, and it was just like he's a very down to earth guy. And yeah,
Shout out this guy.
Yeah, we don't know his name.
Neil?
Just shout out
Neil
Neil.
Banso?
Cool. Shout out Neil.
I think
Banso.
that's how you pronounce his name, Neil Banso.
That's so funny. You just told a bunch of if comedians are watching this. Sorry,
Well,
Neil.
I just know him. I just
Neil,
said
you're
hi,
about
Neil.
to get some DMs,
What?
bro.
I said hi, Neil.
Neil, you're about
It's
to
the
get
first
some
time I've ever
DMs,
seen that
bro.
that last name.
You're like the thirstiest white girl on Instagram right now. You're gonna get so many things in your
Should
DMs.
I just bleep the name out so he doesn't get fucking blown the fuck
Nobody
up?
only like 50
Neil,
people
but
watch
bleep his
this.
last name out. Don't let people have access to that.
Like
Because
nobody.
even me,
Comics are watching
even in my
this.
world, I was like, oh, I think I did a show with that guy, and I'm like, I was about to pull my phone out.
Ah, that's so
Just bleep his name out. For Neil's best interest, just bleep out Neil's name.
Brandon tries to get a showcase on air. That's so funny.
Real talk, though, I assume it's just like comedy as a whole, where every time you get an experience like this, you just appreciate it and keep going. Like, it doesn't, at the end of the day, to quote Dom Perret, shout out
You're gonna
to
need to stop yawning, bro.
Sorry.
This is your fourth yawn, and we're like 8 minutes in here. Like,
Sorry.
Do you understand? To go
Yeah,
back,
yeah.
though, not like what Dom said, none of it matters.
Yeah,
Like, it
none of
does
it
matter.
matters.
We're proud of you, and I'm glad you smashed it, and there's no
Yeah.
doubt you deserved it, but like, now you just go back to work tomorrow.
It's amazing. It's amazing. There's so many comics who are like coming by the club, and honestly, this next year I'm gonna put out a statement the week before
Yeah.
showcase season starts, and I'm gonna be like, "Congrats, fuck off. I don't care." You know what I mean? You should see my DMs. It's people being like, "I got the chance to showcase. I need sets," and it's like, okay, I still also need.
Is that
sets.
the actual verbatim,
Yeah, dude.
like how they're using?
Like it's nonstop, bro. Like so many people.
Really?
Some
Yeah.
people are nice about it. Some people are like, I would appreciate the opportunity to work in my.
They're not dicks about it. They just
Most
there's a lot.
people,
We're being
it's just
bombarded.
like it's like cool. Like you're either gonna do well or you're not. No amount of presets is actually gonna get you ready.
I disagree.
You can warm up,
There it
but
is.
like
That's
but
all
like
it is. You
Like you
thi-
can think- refine a set, but it's like
you
also at
think
the same time.
These 20 sets before are gonna make or break whether you get it. Like
And
it's
keep
not.
in mind too, everyone that got the JFL is like the messages we get are like from professional comedians. They're not; these are people that are good at messaging producers.
Some.
They're not just like no, those are
Some,
people that think.
yeah.
It goes back to
2
rule
out of
of
3.
power.
Not all.
It's funny because
not all are good at messaging.
yesterday I'm not. Hopefully you don't take this back. Brendan has been and I have been texting with a promoter, and honestly, I read Brendan's message to him yesterday. I was like, I gotta chime in here. This one's a bit like
Who was it and what did I say?
it was very comedian like. You were like, "Yo, we want this day." Like, and I was
It
like,
wasn't
"Yo,
for
yo,
the
yo."
club. It was me being a comedian. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. I get so much shit from people messaging me. I thought I did a pretty good job with that.
You did
message.
after the second one was good.
But the fact that it just is what it is, it's like I'm taking your advice. I'm gonna try to get 3 sets every day, and like I still have the club, so I'm not gonna do the 5. I'm gonna do the 3, 2 to 3 every day, and it's just like it is what it is.
You're
Like
on Yuks tomorrow, no?
I'm on Yuks tomorrow. Shout out
Nice.
fucking Brian O'Gorman, dope as fuck guy, dope as fuck comic.
What, Thursday?
Thursday. Oh, 2 days from now.
Yeah.
And you're on Yuks in 2 weeks.
Oh. Nice.
We're real.
You want to hear a
comedians.
funny story?
Nice.
So I messaged like Brian and I go, hey man, we start talking. I'm like, hey, can I get a spot? And he's like, yeah, whenever you want. I have any day available. And I was like, oh, how about this date? And he's like, sorry, Ariel's on that date. Any other date but that one.
Nice.
Yeah. Too Jewy.
No, he only has a spot for one non-Yuks person.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah,
Is that the case?
pretty much. Yeah,
Really? Okay.
That's a
That
cool
makes
thing to
sense.
learn.
That makes sense.
yeah.
Do we have to bleep out Brian O'Gorman now?
No, we don't. Brian's a dope comic. Follow him.
I'll put his thing up there. Sorry, I keep yawning. I'm sorry, guys.
It's
Why so
okay.
tired?
We're just- yeah. Let's talk about our lives, shall we? A lot's going on. I moved into this apartment. You guys notice the wall's blue now?
Looks significantly better on camera too.
How does the paint look? Because I fucked this up
it
hard,
looks-
bro.
it is
Like-
what it is. It
Like
looks
I
I
hit
don't think I think there's time to fix it, and I think no one really is going to be
Notice,
like,
yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah, well, I
you
also
imagine
think
the
that
hate?
there's no lights up. I thought the lights would cover most
Leave
of
a
it.
comment.
Did you notice there were no lights? Did you
Yeah.
even care? Do you watch this podcast?
Oh, you're
Please
asking-
comment below.
I thought you were asking us. I was like, yes, I noticed
no,
there was
not
no
you.
lights on the.
There's a nice blue glow behind you
I
guys.
do like the blue glow. I feel very powerful with this blue glow.
Looks good.
It feels like aliens have shown up and
Mm-hmm.
I am now in charge.
Okay, so speaking of aliens and being in charge, let's get this out of the way because it's a good transition for me. Can you get out your chat GPT and could we try to sell? Hey, you said
Yeah.
aliens being in charge. And you're
Hey,
in
listen,
charge.
I think I would much rather die at the hand of aliens than robots. For
Ooh,
sure.
This is a cool conversation. Let's
For
do this
sure,
first.
dude.
you rather die?
By
Aliens than robots. For sure. Aliens were,
Do you think
At least I'll
aliens
know I wasn't alone in the
Do you
galaxy.
think they're capable of emotion, and that's why you feel better? Because earlier it's true. Robots would have no feelings.
Yeah, robots would be like, you brought this upon yourself, dead.
Dad, you've asked too many
Dad.
questions and no. Now, before, I've never used
tell us.
ChatGPT. I've watched things Max knows more than I, but it's funny that since I got into it, I've been telling Max, like, hey, it's like eating the whole animal, like, make the bone stock, like, think.
Oh, respect the animal?
yeah, I'm like, he's like, what? I'm like, and he actually told me he's been doing it, but like, it's like, thank them. Show your consideration to this thing, because it's just like.
Guys, I assure you.
I have been thanking it.
If it wants us to die, we're done.
I don't think we deserve. Well, I don't think me and Max deserve to die to a robot death. I think our personality.
We don't deserve to die.
Wait. So you're saying I do?
If you start yelling at the robot, being like, "Make me this, peasants," yes, the robot deserves.
Yeah.
If you think, I think I'm equal to the robot. I think the robot might be better than me. How about that?
Yeah, I would argue. Can we rewrite one of Brandon's bits? Would you? One of my,
Sure,
Like, that'd be funny.
Okay,
Right now on the pod,
Well, why not?
because I wanted to do the challenge.
Yeah, let's do the other
I want to
thing.
sell tickets.
Okay.
It's still a comedy pod.
Well, which
What was the bit? So
You
don't
can
forget?
like sell tickets.
okay, which bit would you want him to write?
So we don't forget.
No,
What bit was it?
I don't know. I don't care what bit.
Oh, any bit?
Any bit.
Oh, from ChatGPT?
Yeah, let's see what
I'm leaving
ChatGPT
ChatGPT out of my bits. No, I don't want to think with ChatGPT.
Yeah.
That's my shit. You guys can donate your bits to ChatGPT. I don't want to think.
Oh, you think ChatGPT's like, I got a tight 7 now?
No, I just don't
Thanks
want
for
to
the
be affiliated
material.
with that. I'm willing. This took me a couple days to get over, but I'm willing to ask the ChatGPT very graciously and thankfully if it has any suggestions. And I don't want to say suggestions. I want to be like, hey, ChatGPT, we appreciate you taking the time today to talk to us. I would like to know.
Are you writing this?
Because here's the thing.
He's literally telling you what to write.
No, before we
Sorry,
do that, you zoned
You
out.
zoned
We
out.
need you right now. Okay, so Max, tell us what you know about ChatGPT so far before we even jump in.
What I know about ChatGPT is the fact that it's an open AI learning system. So it's essentially like
Getting smart. It's Ultron.
it's a very powerful.
Optimus Prime.
It's kind of like Google. Like to be honest, it's like you remember how insanely powerful Google was back when it came out.
Yeah.
And it was like, holy shit, you could just search for anything. And it's like this one.
But it tells it to you instead of
this
you
one
having
you
to
can
find it yourself.
You can just ask it questions. You can ask it.
Y2 GPT is going to be insane. YPT, whatever I'm trying to say right now.
Yeah.
Like, you remember?
Oh, you like Y2K,
Yeah,
but the
the
GPT
GPT
version.
is
You
gonna
can
be
ask it. You can ask it for like it can use deductive reasoning. Like it can compare and contrast like two different. Like I asked it.
I tried. I've only been on it twice, and I got into. I was trying to get it to say something immoral, and
It
it
won't.
just wouldn't.
This is why it's going to kill you.
No, I was like arguing morality with it. Like
That's
it's
fair.
like it was like basically telling me that because I wanted to see if it could reason morality. Because if the robot learns how to be moral, it will learn how to fuck us up. You
So
understand?
why would you put its ideas in its head?
Because it already knows it.
Why are you bringing it to the surface?
Yeah.
Because I wanted to have
It
a good
is-
time.
it is,
if I'm gonna die by the hands of it, I want to have a good time with it before I do.
there is a bias to it. Like ChatGPT is technically
It's still coded by a person, and they.
well, like it has a bias where it's like it won't. Like if something is
it
like
told me,
if it says write me a reason, like write me a
So essays are done. Any writing in school is done for kids.
yeah, oh absolutely,
Copywriting's done.
absolutely, dude.
Description, any creative writing's done. Screenplay writing might be in question.
Dude, I asked it to create a script for a short trailer, like when I entered in like all the characters and make a comedic trailer of XYZ.
was it good?
And it was like okay. It's like I could punch
You could punch it up, then.
Yeah, I could punch it up, but
It
it's
gave
like
you the good
Would you,
core.
if you got picked up, would you give ChatGPT, like, would you put it in the credits, or would you take all the responsibility?
yeah, sure, but I'm not. It's not like I'm going to
You for
submit it.
sure
I'm
would
making
think,
it.
oh, okay, good.
If
Yeah,
anything,
yeah,
I would
That's
make
the-
a. I'd make a YouTube video out of it, but
That's
it's
what
like.
we're saying. That's the difference.
But
So the reason I brought this up is I've been watching things, and a lot of people have been getting their business startup and starting businesses through ChatGPT. One guy invested $100, did what it told him. It went over budget, but now he's got investors, people speaking to him. So what I wanted to do is cover two things first. The first is that Ariel and if you don't know this, if you're watching the pod, and you don't know anything about my past life. I was a screenwriter. Like, I don't know, you can't say it like that. I didn't sell anything, but I took a lot of years to dedicate to the craft of screenwriting. Love that shit. Met Ariel, helped me beef up a script. We started talking other scripts ideas, and another thing we have in common is genies.
Yeah, we both fucking love genies.
We have an extensive knowledge on genies.
No, you have the extensive knowledge. I just think
But
it
you
would.
knew.
I know the question, like the rules of genies, like what you're, like the rules you can and cannot ask a genie. Like you can't bring someone back from the dead.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Anything you
that's-
ask a
We've
genie-
all seen Aladdin.
No,
guys.
but like
I know, but
the,
anything
this,
you-
the actual mythology of it is beyond Aladdin, right?
Yeah.
Like
No, but same concept. Where anything you ask the genie, it's going to go out of its way to make you look like a dumbass.
Yeah. It turns
So I want to treat
every wish on you.
ChatGPT like
Yeah.
this. We have a genie.
You're supposed to cover all bases. It's like you're supposed to essentially write an essay and be like, do this.
Yes, and put the thought in it. Maybe we won't do it today. Maybe we'll get back to the audience. But I think we should. Maybe it's not. Yeah, instead of rewriting a bit, I'd like to craft a beautiful question. How do you help?
So here's the truth. We've had we run the Backroom Comedy Club, and it was going really well.
Great, positive. Ariel told you we both moved new places. So if
Yes.
Ariel moved here, it means I've moved out. We're not roommates. I now live in a different circuit. Now it's not a far away thing.
It's great.
Max just did his JFL thing the last month.
Yeah.
We've been busy.
Yeah, life's been good.
Because we've been busy.
The club has suffered.
You're talking pretty far out of the mic.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I will.
He loves to do that. No, just pull it closer to you.
Yeah.
You can move it as you talk.
No, I want to hear from you right now. You were going to get the
So
negatives.
so
the club suffered.
yeah, we just haven't had. We had built all this momentum, and it's just seemed to have died in its tracks.
Now,
And,
not bad. Not died in the sense that it's dead.
all the shows are canceled. We're
It's
running the
just
shows.
We are
They're
not
just,
where we know we're capable.
The attendance has dropped because you've been busy.
but we
Yes.
also notice how busy other places are. It's hard not to, right? Like
But that's because the effort. It's usually balanced out.
Yeah,
they've
and it's
been-
just like-
now. To think of the positives, it was JFL this last week or so, and we weren't JFL. Forget it. Let's look into the past. Let's ask. I want ChatGPT's help
yes. So because of that, Brandon wants to ask the AI to help.
graciously.
Okay. All right.
Whereas I'm like, it's gonna give us the same things we already know.
Okay. So
No,
tell me what you want me to ask.
I want the hottest club in Toronto. How do I ask that nicely? So first, let's be funny or serious. Hey, dear Mr. ChatGPT or Mrs. Whatever you
You
identify.
think it has a gender?
No gender. Whatever you go by, but something
Yo,
nice.
Chat GPT.
We appreciate your time today, taking the time out of your day to talk to us. He's not going to do that part. That's fine. But when the robots come,
He's gonna put it up on the screen so people can see.
good news, the robots will be watching this podcast. They watch everything.
Yeah. Just screenshots is fine.
Okay.
Yeah, but so thank you for taking the time out of your busy day and speaking to us. Do we have to give a hi? My name is Brandon Sobel.
No.
What do you do, Max? What have you been doing with this thing?
I've been getting
No.
history lessons and shit like that.
No, but when you talk to
When you
it,
talk
are you?
to it, how do we address? How do we?
He's asking if there's formality to just talking to the robot.
Yo, robot bitch. No, I don't want to do that. Sir and ma'am.
Okay, sorry. So what do you want me to ask it?
Okay, we're gonna give you the points, but don't send this to it. We want to be the hottest comedy club in Canada.
He wants to know what Chat GPT would recommend.
No, I don't. No, not recommend.
How?
I want it to do it for us. There's no suggesting.
Oh, do it for us.
No, that's
What
it's
business
not-
practices can I implement to create the best comedy
Yeah, you
club in
see-
Toronto,
Yeah,
Ontario?
But I'm saying that I don't want recommendations. I want to talk to it like,
What is?
you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not asking it a question. We're gonna
No, you have to ask a question.
No, but I'm saying
doesn't
that, like,
work.
The thing
otherwise.
with ChatGPT is like the guy that I read was like, hey, I want to put $100. Like, I want to start a business. This is our budget. What do we do? And the next thing you know, the ChatGPT recommended.
Yeah,
he
so
gets a
ask it, what
website
do we
to
do?
create-
Actually, write it like this. Our ticket sales have declined at our comedy club in Toronto. We would like to make it more popular.
We wanna make it the
What
most
The
popular.
most popular. What do we do?
I wouldn't tell it it's declined. I would just be like, how do we become the hottest comedy club in Toronto, in the nation?
You don't have to be insecure. You don't have to be like, oh, well, actually, we don't want to tell it all the information
Yeah.
because I'm actually.
Yeah. Am I wrong?
Yes.
I want this robot to think that I'm coming from like a playing field.
Yeah.
I don't want like.
I want this robot to respect
Okay,
me.
you both got to watch Succession more and take the at the end of the episode.
You know it's a TV show, right?
the rules of power that we do with Max.
But you
every
know
week.
Succession is a TV show, right?
Yeah, of course.
So you know those people aren't like
Sure, but I'm
legit. Those
saying-
people wouldn't work in the real world.
I'm not even doing this right now. I'm saying that the way. What was I going after the fucking Succession? The fucking rules of power. Pay attention to them. That's all I'm saying. Did you notice at our meetings how many people tried to pull shit on us yesterday? I can't wait to hear.
I don't
the rest
need to
of this
read a book of power to know that, though.
Oh, the book of power brings light.
The Book of Power.
Okay.
What's it saying?
Improving ticket sales for a comedy club in Toronto requires a strategic and holistic approach that considers
Holistic,
various.
eh?
That includes
What does it mean?
various.
What does holistic mean?
Like the exact definition, like holistic medicine.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that's why I want to hear the definition of.
Yeah, give us the exact.
Sorry, Max, I'm taking my job seriously.
Characterized by the belief of that parts of something are interconnected and can be explained only by reference to the whole.
Dope. I love ChatGPT already. Did you thank it? Thank it after, but okay, this is
Give me a
dope.
second. All right.
Thanks.
I said, okay, this is what I put in there. I asked, what business practices can I utilize to implement utilize and implement to improve ticket sales, if not make the best comedy club in Toronto in the most detail possible. Improving ticket sales for a comedy club in Toronto requires strategic and holistic approach that considers various factors such as the customer needs, marketing tactics, pricing strategies, and customer service.
Sounds like we're talking to Jordan.
Yeah, pretty much.
Shout out Jordan Policicchio.
Here are some business practices that can help improve ticket sales and establish the best comedy club in Toronto. Understand your target audience. To improve the ticket sales, it is essential to understand
26 to 38.
Can you copy and paste this and send it to me?
Just wants to have a good time for a short period of time because they got to get home for their responsibilities.
I don't need to answer. I just
Well,
want to hear
I'm
that.
saying I know the answer.
Yeah. This
What, I'm just meant to listen?
For now,
This is a podcast.
This involves demographic data, social media interactions, and customer
How long
feedback
is Yeah, just copy and paste it. We'll get back to the audience on the next episode.
No, well, don't interrupt.
We're right here, right now. What the
Okay.
What do you mean on the next episode?
You're
You don't want to
inconsistent.
listen. You just were the guy that was like, I don't want
No,
to listen.
I want to
this whole
react. You were like, just listen.
Because it's long.
You were allowed to react.
Well, I should get my paper and pen out, but it's okay.
Well, it's long. It's
You can copy and
it's
paste
the
it.
segment of a podcast.
I get that. I wasn't a hater on it.
It's called a
listen,
it's
if you're
called
the
a
dick-
clip.
This isn't a business meeting.
We should call it Gaslighting Brando, the name of the fucking...
How is this gaslighting
When
you?
you watch
Are
it
we
back, you'll
questioning
see.
your reality?
When you watch it back,
Are we
let's
making
see.
you question
Let's
your
watch
reality?
Back. Let's watch back and see who's the big winner.
Fucking insane.
Let's see. Me trying to accommodate
All right,
you
you
guys.
know what?
I'm the dick. Okay,
You know what?
Cool.
We'll rewind it back right now, and we'll
Rewind
come
it
back
back
to
right
it.
now.
And we're back, and Brandon's wrong.
That's gaslighting because we control
You're
the
both
narrative.
gaslighting. I don't even have
That
to
was
do this. Watch
gaslighting.
the whole show.
That
You
last
guys-
part was gaslighting for sure.
I'm glad you guys are on the same team. That's cool.
We're just reading.
That's what I thought. And then Ariel's like, oh, Bobo. So I was like, let's do something else. But I'm the dickhead. So let's just keep reading.
I
Hopefully
I was just saying I want to be able to react to it.
I'm going to get my pen and paper. I'm going to take this seriously. Fuck both of you.
All right.
You keep reading. I don't need fucking...
Okay. All right. Offer variety in comedy shows. To keep your audience engaged and increase ticket sales, you should offer a variety of comedy shows. Well, you guys are already doing that. I will say this: you should be doing the special events like on like Valentine's or
We've talked about that.
because that is very integral for ticket sales on those days.
I just don't like them.
I know.
Like I've
no
never
one likes
liked
them.
going to the.
No
like
one-
Joe doesn't.
No one likes them.
Joe doesn't.
Yeah, but
did I miss?
Joe's been at it for 6, 7
But
years
he's never
now.
done it.
Was it theme shows? What did I just
Yeah,
say?
theme shows.
But also he only had he also sold alcohol.
Fair.
Yeah. So he has a liquor license.
We have one upstairs.
There's a different
Yeah, different business model. Yeah, I get it.
So offer a variety of comedy shows. Implement effective marketing strategies. Effective marketing strategies are crucial for driving ticket sales. This involves leveraging social media, email marketing, and other forms of digital marketing to reach your target audience.
Tell me something I don't know.
With
fucking
email
robot.
marketing, it depends on your... it depends on how many events you are running. If it is multiple each week, then you should be sending an email each week. You could also consider partnering with local businesses or influencers to promote your shows and increase brand awareness. Optimize your online presence. In today's
Online president's pretty funny though.
in today's
It died.
no shit,
side?
That's okay. Keep going.
it's okay,
We'll survive.
it's fine.
It's the robots.
Yeah. all the lights.
let's
All
see
the
here.
lights just turn off.
Start shaking.
Have a strong online presence. Having a strong online presence is crucial for attracting customers and driving ticket
Should have
sales.
told it to go through back.
This includes having a user-friendly website that showcases upcoming shows, ticket prices, and relevant information. You can also optimize your website for SEO, which is search engine optimization, to improve your search engine ranking and drive organic traffic to your site. All right, number 5. Provide excellent customer service. Providing
That
excellent
one we could get better at.
Yeah.
Which one was it?
Customer service.
How so?
I think I'm pretty great at it.
So, yeah, we have a rule that Brandon talks to the customers and I don't. Like it's just a rule we have.
That was fun.
It's just because I get frustrated when they're just dicks, you know? And then you're like, well, I just got to kiss your ass? Like, go fuck yourself.
All right, fair. Did you hear that? Did you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Okay.
Yeah, don't be a fuck. If you're an asshole first, I'm
True.
going to be an asshole back.
Look, I don't blame you. All right, so
If you're any customers, please
that
talk to
involves
me and
training and staff to be friendly, helpful, and knowledgeable about the comedy shows and venue. You could also consider offering perks such as reserved seating or VIP packages to enhance the customer experience. That is actually really smart because there's that
I've thought about those.
that little back booth area that you guys got. That's prime
And
for
those seats in the back too.
yeah.
People always try to snag.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's uncomfortability. Yeah, we upcharge the back.
No, we don't upcharge. We just
Sure, you guys want to sit in the back? That's cool.
We
$10
just
more.
reserve the ticket.
Pricing strategies. Pricing is a critical driving factor of ticket sales. You should set ticket prices that are competitive with other comedy clubs while still generating revenue for your business. You could also consider offering discounts or promotions to encourage customers to purchase tickets. Offer food and beverages.
Thanks, Max. Thanks for that point. You guys should. It's like we have a full bar and menu. We don't.
Offer food and beverages. Offering food and beverages is an excellent way to increase revenue and enhance the customer experience. You should consider partnering with local restaurants and food trucks to offer a variety of food options. Offering a selection of alcohol and non-alcoholic beverages will also appeal to broader audiences. Hosting special events such as holiday-themed shows or celebrity guest appearances
those we have.
is an excellent way to generate buzz and increase ticket sales. You could also consider hosting corporate events or private parties to attract new audiences and generate additional revenue. In conclusion, improving ticket sales and establishing the best comedy club in Toronto requires a strategic and holistic approach. By understanding your target audience and offering a variety of comedy shows, implementing effective marketing strategies, optimizing your online presence, providing excellent customer service, employing competitive pricing strategies, offering food and beverages, and hosting special events, you can drive ticket sales and establish your comedy club as a go-to destination for comedy entertainment in Toronto.
So you could have just read the last paragraph.
I feel like we asked the wrong question.
Damn, dude.
You good?
I cannot believe I actually fucking...
Read all that?
That was like...
Me either.
I'm fucking impressed. I'm impressed with myself.
Next time, can you just get your computer to read it?
What?
You can get an app that just reads what's on the screen.
You know what? Next time I'll download an app to read it.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Was I not?
No, it
No,
would
you
have
were
been.
fine.
Did I not do
No,
a good
no,
job?
no,
You don't want my
no.
silky, buttery voice, you
No,
fucking
I'm
assholes.
saying it would have been fun to interact with you.
You assholes, both of you.
No, he does this all.
This guy yawns while I talks, and then I'm grouped in when Ariel's a dickhead to him. So it's just like keep
He's yawning right
Max
now.
the gaslighter. That's what I'm going to call him.
Max, the
I like how Max
gaslighter
is like a-
Sheldrick.
This is. I don't know
heel?
what's going on in here, but it's fun.
The heel of the podcast.
I think you make me the heel of the podcast.
So,
But detailed,
would
you're the
you
heel.
like me to read you a law of power to close this episode out? Or do
Well,
you
let's
have...
let's chat
Where are we
quickly.
at time?
Because we're at 30 minutes right now.
Okay, let's just chat about.
Real talk about the Chat GPT.
Yeah.
If we ever do it again, we have to be like, hey, can you check out what we've already done? Like,
I don't think it can.
It can. It could do anything.
I don't think it can. Like if you you could tell it to like.
Max, what'd you ask it yesterday about David Rob Schneider?
Yeah, no, I asked how many... 1 second. I asked... It's actually in my search.
Yeah, but it couldn't analyze backroom comedy clubs.
But I'm just saying,
it wouldn't have been programmed.
saying we could
How many
try.
different roles, how many different races has Rob Schneider played in movies? Rob Schneider has played characters of various ethnicities in movies, including Hispanic, Asian, Middle Eastern, and European.
Guy's
However,
got range.
However, it is difficult to provide an exact number without conducting an exhaustive analysis
So it will tell us
of
that.
all of his filmography.
Yes, but as far as I'm aware, ChatGPT is programmed till September 2011. That's
It has a limited
you
range of
can't be
knowledge.
like, so you can't put a website in and be like, analyze this website.
Well, it wasn't that. It was just that, and I'm not trying to disrespect the robots or like start another fight. I just and be defensive because it's my superpower. All I'm saying is that we knew all that.
Yeah, that's everything
That's the
we
only reason I
already
got
working
so
on and
mad,
doing.
where it was like wasn't trying to shut you up, wasn't trying to not get your feedback. But the more he was talking, it was like this thing's telling me, like,
Yeah.
everyone else is like, I make thousands of dollars off GPT. It saved my business. I'm investing. And it's like, we knew all of that.
If you want to know the truth, we picked, arguably, I would argue, one of the hardest businesses to do.
I think any business is hard.
absolutely.
Sell tickets to a thing.
Are you funny?
Hard.
Are you funny?
Yes.
Are you funny?
Yeah.
Do you believe you're funny?
Yeah.
Do you believe you're funny?
Yes.
This shouldn't be so hard.
I know.
Sorry. Am I funny? You don't answer this.
Yes. I like Brando with sass. Get back at him. Go.
If you think it's too long because you're the producer, we can cut her off, or we can do the rule of power. We can save.
No, we saved the rule of
I'm saying
power.
we don't need to do it. We got a
That was a
phenomenal
great
episode.
Yeah. It was good. Thank you for watching. That had everything.
Yeah.
It had silly goose. It had anger.
Yeah.
Had confrontation. It was like watching a real TV show. It was good.
This should be the intro clip.
This is so good.
Ariel's so happy still, and I'm kind of still miserable. No, I've been Brando Jokes.
I'm Ariel Cake and Comedy. And on the 1-2s.
Max Sheldrick.
Bubbies Boys Podcast. Tell two friends to tell two friends.